Martin Goodwin takes him on the first turn. Martin Goodwin then. Making his right by that turn. He's got the goings of him. Martin Goodwin, Ricky Sanford. Paul Mitchell. And Adrian Mower. Martin Goodwin certainly setting the pace here this afternoon. Very, very fast man indeed. Martin Goodwin from Ricky Sanford, from Paul Mitchell, from Adrian Mower. Dean Norton there with trouble. Paul Watson trying to go around the outside of him. So the last match makes time. And it goes for Martin Goodwin from Ricky Sanford and Paul Mitchell. Paul Mitchell making up a few yards on Ricky Sanford. Who's going to get to the line first? Martin Goodwin certainly looks every inch the winner of this race, but there's a battle to come on the last turn with these two riders. I'm sure Paul Mitchell's going to make a dash for it on the last turn. Martin Goodwin very, very tight indeed there. Worth the throttle for the last time. He's over the line for a win. Second place indeed goes to Paul Mitchell, and third place Ricky Sanford. Fourth place Adrian Mower with a wee lead. N174. Robin Pilcher. Then Paul Watson. Then Dean Norton, then Graham Knievel. Mike Webster, Adrian Harden.
Result of race 26, the 500s, a win there for number 47, Martin Goodwin. Second 29, Paul Mitchell. Third 04, Ricky Sanford. Fourth 154, Adrian Mower. Fifth 174, Robin Pilcher. Sixth 331, Paul Watson. Seventh 971, eighth 11, ninth 161, 10th number 2, winner's time 1 minute 18.31 seconds. Over to Martin.
Thank you, Jonathan. They come down that turn. It's Paul Hurry just got down the corner on that turn, but he's up and okay. And it's Paul Hurry leading from Chris Britton, from Ben Howe, then little Tommy Palmer, then the two Wilson boys. Each man trying to get his act together. Well, they come very fast indeed. 86 Paul Hurry from Chris Britton. From Ben Howe and Tommy Palmer, Steve Wilson, John Wilson, Lucas Dodd, Malcolm Smith, Stuart Dempsey, Andy Hobden. Paul Hustle Hurry got it all his own way at the moment, but Chris is right there and pushing hard. One mistake and Paul Hurry will not be in front in this race, but he doesn't look like making that mistake. He's really going well. He's worth the throttle out of that turn. Don't forget, only 2 weeks ago he fell and broke his collarbone at Frittenden, missing last week's Masters first round. A disaster for a man in his early stage of his career. He's done so well at Abingdon last week. There goes the victory wheelie. Victory indeed for number 86. Paul Hurry, followed by Chris Britton, Ben Howe, Tommy Palmer, two Wilson brothers, Stephen Johns, Stuart Dempsey, Lucas Dodd, and Malcolm Smith, then Andy Hobden.
10th 110, A Hobden. No 11 finisher. Winner's time 1 minute 19.75 seconds. 86, 3, 244, 21, 215, 214. Over to Martin.
And away to go then on race number 28. 500cc solos again. Then they come in that first turn, a bit all over the place, a little bit on the right side, but number 10, Darren Sutton is the lead. From 111, Jason Hilliard in second place. Darren Sutton going a little bit wide down the bottom turn there, but keeping the motor on. It's number 10, Darren Sutton. From 111, Jason Hilliard, then 14, John Cook. As they come around the turn, very, very fast indeed. It's 10, Darren Sutton, Jason Hilliard, 111, then 14, John Cook, then 68, Mr. Pollard, in place of Andy Palmer. And they're really getting down to it here this afternoon. Round this turn, very, very wide he goes. He's coming round there, it's Darren Sutton, taking the last lap flag from Jason Hilliard, then number 14, John Cook, then 68, our additional runner. Then Michael Randall Jr. and Michael Randall Sr. They're all there. Andy Ogden gets flat there at the back of the field. The checkered flag goes. Darren Sutton in full flight. Takes the win. From Jason Hilliard in second. Then number 14, John Cook. Ignore number 201. He's a lap in arrears. Andy Cullen, that is, not Andy Ogden. And a gaggle of other riders cross it. Been waiting to try and get 2 minutes peace and quiet.
Don't forget the moats as well.
The videos there from Robin Ruffle. He's got lots of videos on tape. He says you can have any 2 meetings you like for a tenner, any 2 meetings you like for a tenner, and he's just done a special British Masters first round at only £8. British Masters first round for only £8, and what a meeting that was. So those of you who didn't go last week, you don't know what you're missing. Don't miss round 2 at Collier Street. This is race number 29 at the Weald of Kent Club here in Sevenoaks Weald, and it's Tim Bennett that's making the run at the moment. Tim Bennett followed by Pete Watkins. The only interesting thing is that Pete Watkins has got Tim Bennett's last year's outfit. So Tim Bennett leads Pete Watkins in second place. Tim Bennett gives it a big one up this straight. Andy Glennie in the chair, then Pete Watkins and Kev Lopez, then Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen, then Bob Tony Batesby, then Paul Nunnery and Ian Whale, and then the Mark bringing up the rear. Tight line there for Tim Bennett. Look at the lead he's got over Pete Watkins. Watch him crack that throttle on. Look at the mud line at the back of that bike, and Tim Bennett is on his way. Tim Bennett and Andy Glennie from Pete Watkins and Kev Lopez, then Mark Cullen there. Bob and Tony Batesby hotting up the pace a little bit more now as he gets used to being back on that outfit after a long layoff. But it's Tim Bennett that takes the last lap flag with Pete Watkins in second place. Then Colin Hunt, then the Batesbys. Paul Nunnery and Ian Whale. And the Mark there bringing up the rear. The checkered flag goes, and that's a good win for the fluorescent pink helmet of Tim Bennett and Andy Glennie. Little way back, but a good second place going to 25, Pete Watkins and Kev Lopez. Then Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen, then the Batesbys, then Ian Whale, Paul Nunnery and Ian Whale. And taking the checkered flag now, the Smarts. Race number 30. Very close into that first turn, very close indeed, and I'm frightened to open my mouth to say who's in the lead in case it's going. Got there first. With Neville Penfold and Paul Randall in second, and then Dave Steer and Mick Cave in third. Those 3 outfits went very, very fast and very, very tight into the first turn, and they're very, very tight and very, very fast at the moment. It's Rob Wilson and Vince Jones from Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. Over the side a little bit to the ground now. And then Dave Steer and Mick Cave holding third. And the Suitors in fourth place, bringing up the rear at the moment. Round they come then. Those first 3 outfits still quite close together. At half distance, Rob Wilson and Vince Jones from Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. And round they come. Look how tight Neville Penfold's getting to Rob Wilson. They're coming round there very, very fast. They're coming up to take the last lap flag, and the battle is only just starting. 24, Rob Wilson and Vince Jones. Neville Penfold sticks up the inside, throws the machine sideways. Rob Wilson trying to go around the outside. Neville Penfold stop there. Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. Clear now of Rob Wilson, but Rob Wilson fights back. They come round that bottom turn. It's going to be anybody's race if they come up there, but it's certainly looks like Neville Penfold and Paul Randall's victory, and indeed it is, from Rob Wilson and Vince Jones in a good second position. Then Dave Steer and Mick Cave, and then the Suter brothers bringing up the rear. So the fourth and final ride for the 500cc sidecars. I believe they're going to total up the points at the end of the 4 rides to declare going straight to Alpha Goodwin, and he's spun round in a circle. We have another outfit in the fence, so the red flags are up and the race is being stopped in the interest of safety. Dave Coley, who seemed to get the brunt of the start of that there, is up and okay and on his way back to the start line, but there's one more outfit up there. Looks like number 9, the Stubberfield outfit, seems to be in the fence at the moment.
B, sidecars.
So they go away then on race number 31, the last of the 4 races for the sidecar 500cc cruise, and they're well away. Oh, goes out in front. They've got the lead in time. Can they hold it? Second place is Brian Palmer, and in third place Dave Coley. Dave Coley, with 3 wins to his credit, lies in third place at the moment. Has he got enough points to win in that position, or does he need to do better? He's catching up with Brian Palmer as he goes up that straight into that turn there very quick, but it's Malcolm Goodwin. Malcolm and the local lad. They're going for it. And good it is too to see the local crews doing well. Martin Goodwin doing exceedingly well in the 500 solo class, and his brothers doing extremely well in the 500cc sidecar class. And around they come fast and furious, but now over the line, and Brian Palmer can't make any impression on them at all. Dave Coley steps back in third with nothing to say about it. And Brian Palmer retired to the centre green. Brian Palmer off the track with trouble. That was bad luck for Raz Palmer, and that's let Dave Coley in for a second place. Surely he's got enough points to win there, to win the meeting outright, but this race is a cracker. And they're coming up to take the second flag, and Malcolm and Lester Goodwin get their first win of the afternoon, ahead of Dave Coley in second place. Well, it was good to see them win. Good to see the Goodwins win that one. They tried all afternoon to get it, and they were rewarded at the end of the day.
Right, try again. The result of race 31 was a win for number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Lester Goodwin. Second was number 2, Dave Coley and Peter Gregory. Third was number 5, Dave Collin and Rick Francis. Fourth was number 9, Mark Stubberfield and Nick Harbour. Fifth was 91, Wayne Boyce and John McBride. 6th, 13, 7th, 14. Winner's time 1 minute 22.88 seconds.
And they're underway there now with the 250cc solo B final. They're all going right round that turn, but they're all still in. And it's 18 Philip Sims that leads. 18 Philip Sims leads from number 6 Phil Ranson. And number 6 Phil Ranson tries to ride around the outside, but it's got to go fast to go round there. And Phil Sims holds on to the lead with Phil Ranson in second place and Julian Phipps in a good third. Philip Sims is riding Bernie Edwards' bike and Bernie Edwards' feathers. Ahead of Phil Ranson, but only just ahead of Phil Ranson. Then it's third Julian Phipps. Those three, the top 3 in the solo 250B final. Robin Pilcham making a bid there for 4th place. Ahead of Richard Sims. And Richard Sims snatches it back again on the straight. Bad luck there, 454, might be down to a problem. Phil Ranson forcing Phil Sims out wide and taking the lead. Phil Ranson leads, and Phil Sims fights back on the inside along that straight, but he can't quite get there. Round that turn they come, and very fast indeed. Seems to be a 6 map on this one. 18 and 6 go side by side past us here at the box. Phil that flag goes, and it's number 6. Phil Ranson from Phil Sims in second place, and Phil Ranson tires and drifts out wide, and Phil Sims comes up on the inside, and Phil Sims has got him. Phil Ranson drifted a little bit wide there, so he let him go by, but he's squirted up that straight. He's coming up alongside again now. It's going to be tight to the finish. The checkered flag goes out, and these two riders are side by side, and what's going to happen here? Yeah, Phil Sims is going to get it. Phil Sims the winner, Phil Ranson in second place. Then Julian fifth, then Robin Pilcher. Then Richard Sims, Alan Dan, Jay Steele, and Bruno Edwards. Bruno Edwards, the winner of the raffle. And in 54, Mike Smith bringing up the rear. Away they go now, that first straight. Ray Tullett and Tony Doyle take the lead from Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers there in second place. Then Duncan Fish and Christopher Harrison in third. Moving wide out of that turn. Ray Tullett and Tony Doyle letting Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers take the lead, and Ray Tullett and Tony Doyle's machine doing a loop-de-loop there. The red flag's up, the race being stopped in the interest of safety. Both riders still on the floor at the moment, so St John's obviously, or Red Cross rather, hastily onto the scene. Left-hand sidecar, the final, underway again then. 3 outfits only remaining in this one. So a lot of bad luck there for Tony Tullett, but Ray Tullett and Tony Doyle. But it's Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers that take up the running. From Duncan Fish and Christopher Harrison, then Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. 3 outfits becoming rather spread apart, but Jim Penfold then, back from a retirement spell, out in front. Liam Chivers holding the chair down for him. On Bill Penfold's Golden V twin. Then another GS 1000 motor of Duncan Fish. Then the other Golden V twin now, Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. Listen to the difference in those exhaust notes as they go past you. When there's only 2 pistons firing, we've got 4 pistons firing away there. Deep-throated twin noise and the howl of the 4-cylinder. Jim Penfold then. Solid grunt out of that V-twin 1000cc Cotton. Taking it towards victory in the B final. Good line round that turn, shows his experience, shows he's lost none of the style. 6 laps these finals, don't forget. Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle there, bringing up the rear. Seem to have lost Duncan Fish and Christopher Harrison, so we're down to a 2-horse race. Last lap flag goes now. For Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers. What a way to return to racing. It might only be the B final, but it's the win that counts, and it's going to be a win, surely, for Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers. And a good second place there for Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle in only his first season as a sidecar driver. Round the last turn, for the last time, making it look so easy. A win for Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers. And second and final position going now to 151, Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. And Mr. Colin, riders number 9 and 5. You are needed for a run-off to decide 3rd place.
Right, the result of race 33, the left-hand sidecar B final, was a win there for number 2, Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers. Second was 151, I was going to say Mick Cameron, it's a force of habit, Graham Hilton and Dominic Doyle. And third, after pushing over the line, was 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Winner's time 2 minutes 16.10 seconds. So I said 173, should be 174.
Anyway, we've got the B final out for our 500cc solos, and it's 215. Steve Wilson that takes up the running. Man, I'm surprised that he is not in the A final. He must have had some bad luck somewhere this afternoon. He's such a talented star. He's always in there and thereabouts. He rides exceptionally well here in his home territory, and he's going very well this afternoon. 215, Steve Wilson on 971 Dean Norton, then number 14, John Cook. Roland Pollard putting in a good fourth place there at the moment. Sliding a little bit wide out of that turn, but he's got the motor on and he's going racing. 215, Steve Wilson. From 14, John Cook at 971, Dean Norton. Then Mr. Pollard. So they start to lap the tail enders already. It's Steve Wilson that's going for gold here at the moment. He slides wide round that turn, but he keeps the motor on. Head down, looks behind him. Down in a safe distance, and he's on his way to victory. 215, Steve Wilson. Be interested to compare his time with the winner of the A finals time and see how much difference there is between them. But I know he's riding safely because he's looking behind him to see where the opposition is on every turn. He's very wide, but he's very fast. He starts his last lap. It's 215, Steve Wilson, from 14, John Cook, and then Dean Norton, then Mr. Pollard, and then Lucas Dodd, Keith Massingham, Paul Watson, Doug French, Graham Knievel, Michael Randall, Malcolm Smith. So the checkered flag goes. It's the last lap for the last time. It's 215, Steve Wilson that wins. John Cook in a good second place there. Then Dean Norton. Look at this battle to the line here between Mr. Pollard and Lucas Dodd. That was very close indeed. Then Keith Massingham, Paul Watson, Doug French, and many, many more. Well, those are only the B finals. We've got some excellent A finals to look forward to.
9.28 seconds. Over to Martin.
And away go the right-hand sidecars in the last of the B finals, leading up to the A finals. The 22, Ian Aram and Ian Rowan go into the lead, followed by Paul Nunnery and Ian Whale, and then Robin Bob Basie hugely past Paul Nunnery there and gets himself up to second place. Paul Nunnery now fighting back with Ian Whale in that chair, hanging off the side for ballast. Look as they come round that turn, it's Ian Aram in front. What a spectacular sight to see with number 60, Bob and Tony Baseby, back out of retirement. Well, Bobby's back out of retirement. With a fighting car. Holding a good second place at the moment with the experienced team of Ian Aram and Ian Rowan fighting their way to the front. Going for gold. Bob and Tony Baseby still. They've got some fight left in. Closing up the gap a little bit there on Ian Rowan and Ian Aram. But if Bob Baseby's waiting for a mistake, I feel he'll have a long wait. Very experienced team in front of him. Ian Aram and Ian Rowan drift a little bit wide. Bob Baseby and Tony Baseby in the chair. Doing everything they know to try and come on terms. Bringing up the rear. So Ian Aram and Ian Rowan have stretched a few yards distance between them and Bob. It's a long way in 6 laps, especially when you've been in retirement and injured for a long time. The 22, Ian Aram and Ian Rowan. Then Bob and Tony Baseby fighting their way down in second place. And Smart still fighting in their third position. It's not only the winning, it's the taking part. Round they come then, last lap flag showing. It's going to be Ian Aram and Ian Rowan with just 1 lap to go. From Bob Baseby and Tony Baseby in second place there, slowing a little. Easing off, I think Bob's really tiring now on these 6 laps. 4 laps wasn't too bad, but 6 laps is a hell of a long way. So the last turn for the last time, and Ian Aram and Ian Rowan come round there. experienced style. Look over the shoulder. That's a good win there for 22. The two Ians, Ian Aram and Ian Rowan. And a fight to the finish there, very close indeed. Who do you give that to? Very tight indeed. I'll leave that to the lap scorers, not to be influenced by any spectators at all.
Smart Brothers, or M Smart and AD Smart. New ones on us. No other finishers. Winners time 2 minutes 22.15 seconds. Over to Martin for the first of the A finals, the 250 solo A final.
250 solo A final on the line there, and coming under starters orders and making sure nobody gets a rolling start, and they're away. A very clean break as they go up that first straight. It's Terry Giles that leads. Number 300, Terry Giles, has made a cracking start there, but John Pilcher's trying to go around the outside. What will happen here, nobody knows. Terry Giles goes wide, Alan Palmer gets the wobbler on, but they're all up and okay. Nobody's fallen over. So they go down to the next turn, and it's Terry Giles stretching his lead from John Pilcher in second place. So that's Terry Giles from John Pilcher. Pulling away from the rest of the field. It's Terry Giles from Robin Pilcher. Then young Tommy Palmer coming up into the fray. Never seems to get off the start, that boy, but he always seems to be in the rostrum at the end of the day, and he's there now in third place. John Pilcher comes up alongside Terry Giles and tries hard to take that lead. He just inches in front there, but what's going to happen in his turn? Very wide behind the fence board. 49, John Pilcher from 300. Terry Giles from 21. Young Tommy Palmer. If those front two get much closer to that fence, Tommy Palmer's going to win this. Round they go. 49, John Pilcher then, stretching his lead now ahead of Terry Giles. So John Pilcher tries to tighten the line up, so does Terry Giles. They're trying everything they know to reverse those positions, and Tommy Palmer's still waiting for the mistake they could both easily make. 49 then. John Pilcher on 300, Terry Giles, and then number 21, and Tommy Palmer. Not very close there. Tommy Palmer comes up in the second place past Terry Giles and looks over across the shoulder, and 49, John Pilcher, and Tommy Palmer's gone right round the outside, a long way round. Has he made it? Not yet, but they got one more bend to go, and the race is really timing up as John Pilcher squeezes on ahead. Young Tommy Palmer cuts up on the inside. Now watch this man go. He comes up the inside. He snatches victory from under his nose. The win for Tommy Palmer. In second place, number 49, Robin Pilcher. Then 300, the early leader, Terry Giles in third place. Well, that was a brilliant win for young Tommy Palmer, showing his speedway experience. Waiting to the last turn, creeping up the inside. A well-deserved win for the mighty midget, young Tommy.
49, 300, 26, 48, 66, 131, 36 and 71. Winners time 2 minutes 011.25 seconds. I'm sure I saw an O in Penn's writing down there. 2 minutes 11.25.
Away they go then, race number 37 it is, the left-hand sidecar A final, and that favourite man, I think he had 3 wins in the heats, and he's winning now in the final at the moment. 1, 2, 3, go Penfold and Steve Palmer. Going very well indeed. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Steve Palmer. Then number 173. John Fish and Gary Moore holding second place. Then Luke Paschal and Julian Brown in third. Then the man on his home ground, 126, Martin Cup and Richard Edwards. So round the turn they come in very fast indeed. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Steve Palmer. Then 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Then Luke Paschal and Julian Brown in. Martin Cup and Richard Edwards. And bring up the rear at the moment, 24. Then 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Still holding that second place. Doesn't seem to be any answer though to Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer. They're on their way to victory. Very, very fast he comes there, winding that machine up. Must be at half distance now. Just listen to that multi-cylinder, that 4-cylinder machine in second place, really screaming its head off. 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. And in third place, Stu Patchell and Julian Browning. Still in there with a fight to go. Red luck there, 423. Still Penfold and Carly Bell. And we have a little bit of a whoopsie up on the top end there, but they're up and okay. That's the local crew of Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. The red flags are up, 23. Still Penfold and Carly Bell. And we have a little bit of a whoopsie up on the top end there, but they're up and okay. That's the local crew of Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. The red flags are up. The race being stopped in the interest of safety. The outfit's still in the middle of the circuit. That's number 126, Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. With the 500cc solos now lining up for race number 38, we enter the last two races of the afternoon. And what's it going to be in this one? Well, we know we've got two extremely fast men in there and a lot of very fast men in there. The two fastest men on the day seem to be 86 Paul Hurry and 47 Martin Goodwin. But you never know what could happen. 244, Ben Howe could just squeeze that extra bit of power from his machine and be there. So could 39, Robert Ledwith. Or Paul Mitchell. Or young Tommy Palmer, who's already won the 250s here this afternoon. Away they go. Again, Tommy Palmer doesn't get the best of the start, but Martin Goodwin does, and Paul Hurry's right alongside. Martin Goodwin tries to avoid, Paul Hurry tries to pick up the inside, now away on so far. But there's 6 laps of this race to go, and they're on their way. Martin Goodwin, Paul Hurry, and Darren Sutton and Chris Tritton, it looks like, side by side. Round they come then. Martin Goodwin all the way, returning to GrasstrackSPORT after a number of years in semi-retirement, but he's on his way to victory at the moment. And the young pretender is not giving an inch. He's chasing him all the way. All Hustle Hurry is there in second place. Then it's Chris Tritton in third. And then number 29, Paul Mitchell. Then Paul Hurry comes up on the inside and Martin Goodwin looks over his shoulder to see where he is. And Martin Goodwin's got it all under control at the moment. Martin Goodwin, local man, Tunbridge and Hadlow, but it looks like Paul Hurry's going up the outside. No, he doesn't quite get there. He tries to push Martin Goodwin into a mistake. Martin Goodwin goes by, Paul Hurry comes up on the inside, and this time is it enough? There's side by side pass coming to box. What's going to happen here? As Paul Hurry holds the centre lead, Martin Goodwin cuts back on the inside, gives it a big and lifts the front wheel, goes back past Paul Hurry, and the race continues. The battle is on. The last lap flag is being made ready. They're coming around that turn. They're very fast indeed, but Martin Goodwin's got the running at the moment. They're on their last lap. Can Paul Hurry do it? Will Martin Goodwin hold on to that lead? They're very quick out of that turn, and Paul Hurry's given it all. He's gone up that back straight, but he needs more power and can't find it. They're into the last turn. The battle is definitely on out of this turn. Martin Goodwin goes wide, and Paul Hurry comes up the inside. But no, it's Martin Goodwin that wins. Paul Hurry gets second place. Then Chris Tritton, then Ricky Sanford, then Paul Mitchell, then Robert Ledwith, then Tommy Palmer, Adrian Mower, Darren Sutton, Stuart Dempsey, and many, many more. Well, that was a good race, and let's see if the right-hand sidecar can match that 500cc final. And a very good win there for Martin Goodwin, number 47, with closely followed by number 86, Paul Hurry. In third place, number 3, Chris Tritton. Fourth place, 04. Fifth, 29. Sixth, 39. Seventh, 21. Eighth, 154. Ninth, number 10. 10th, number 12. 11th, 244. 12th, 214. And 13th, 174. No 14th finisher. Winner's time, 2 minutes, 01.47 seconds. So it's 47 Martin Goodwin,
Paul Hurry 86, and away.
Race number 39, the last race of the afternoon. The right-hand side car final was underway, and it's Tim Bennett that's going to get to the corner first. Tim Bennett scoots up on the inside there with Rob Wilson and Mr. Jones finding over. And with an accident at the top there, we have a red flag up. The race is being stopped. Neville Penfold and Paul Randall had forced their way to the front very early on in the race, looked set for victory, but unfortunately we have an upturned outfit or two up there, and the race being stopped in the interest of safety.
Well, that was terrific start there. 4 outfits abreast, all going into that first corner, and they weren't hanging about. As Hilton Woodrow said earlier on today, for our South Eastern Centre national right-hand sidecar team.
On the line they are then for the last race of the afternoon, and away they go. Only 4 outfits remaining in this one, and it's... Oh, who is it? You tell me who it is in that first term, but it's Neville Penfold and Paul Randall that got there first. There's Rob Wilson and Mr. Jones playing up the inside of them. There's Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie are trying to go past Neville Penfold. An all-action sidecar final, and the other crew retire, and I don't blame them. Neville Penfold charges through the inside of there like a man possessed. Neville Penfold and Paul Randall from Rob Wilson and Vince Jones, just waiting a little bit of dust. Oh, we've had some superb action, and we're getting some now. Just watch Rob Wilson try to go around Neville Penfold in the bottom, and look at that outfit getting right in the way. Neville Penfold drifts a bit wide, throws the dirt in the face of Rob Wilson and Vince Jones. Then Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie hanging on there for third. What more can I say? They've all tried their hardest this afternoon, but nobody's tried harder than Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. They're coming out of that turn in fine style. But the race isn't over yet. There's still a long way to go, and anything can happen. Neville Penfold. Distance apart almost as they come around now, catching up with that tail ender again. I bet he's getting sworn at the moment. Round comes Neville Penfold and Paul Randall, then Rob Wilson and Vince Jones, then Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie. And Mark Cullen in their fourth place. So as they come up then to take the last lap flag, it's number 2, Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. Ahead of Rob Wilson and Vince Jones and Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie. Those positions remaining unchanged. They've been on out for a number of laps, and nobody's going to give in. And they're going to lap those tail enders again. I know they're only crawling around there, but Neville Penfold and Paul Randall come up for a glorious win. That's a win for Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. Then Rob Wilson and Vince Jones, Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie get third. Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen get in 4th place there. Simon, Jim Penfold and Liam Chivers. Oh, that fell on flat ground as well, didn't it? Are they? Is there anybody there? Jim Penfold, Liam Chivers? You bet they're holding up the bar, can't you? No time for shyness, really.
Well, Phil and Nigel are coming up. Who's their fight?
Penfold and Liam Chivers, put your hands together. Let's hear it, all right. Well, they're always worth waiting for. Over to Don for the 500cc solo.
Right, the 500cc solo B final was a winner there that
usually in the A finals. 215, Stevie Wilson. Steve Wilson, come on down. I saw you just now. Yes, in his shorts. Shorts. Well done, Steve. Long shorts. Over to Martin for the right-hand side car B final.
Young Rowan. Rodent Rat Racing Team. There they are. Look at the camera. Back to Don.
Right, we now come on to the A finals. We've already had that. Starting with the 250A final. And I'm going to do it in reverse order like they do on telly when they're inviting Miss World. In third place was young Yogi, Terry Giles. Terry Giles, come on down. He's probably been in the bar again. Wogie in third place. In second place was number 49, John Pilcher, going very well today. And today's 250 winner was a young man making a comeback to Grasstrack, and it's good to see him back. And let's hope we see him a bit more. Number 21, young Tommy Palmer. Where is he? Dropping up the bar again, Tom.
I think Dale wants to have a Come on, Neville.
Over to Martin for the left-hand side car A final.
The left-hand side car A final. In third place, Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. Riders of that fast yellow left-hand outfit. And here they come. Just look at those long shorts. In second place, John Fish and Gary Moore. Ever popular left-hand sidecar crew. On the rostrum again. So Gary Moore wasn't expecting to be on the rostrum this afternoon. He didn't have a shave before he came. But in first place, the one they all remember, the one that counts. Put your hands together now for Dave Benfold and Steve Farmer.
Moving on now to the 500cc solo A final, and in third place was a young man that was going very well indeed. In fact, he's not so young now, he's getting on a bit. Chris Tritton. That's all right, Chris. Now, I know you're coming up to 30. In second place was a young man who's got a great future, not only in Grasstrack and Speedway, Paul Hurry, always in a hurry. Oh, he's going to leave that till afterwards. Oh, no, he's not. And making a great comeback to grass after, I didn't say his little ban at Speedway, but making a great comeback, a terrific win for Martin Goodwin. He worked hard to get that bike finished on Friday and Saturday, so he's... well done, Martin. All the family. Over to Martin for the right-hand side car A final.
Don't know really.
Right-hand side car A final then. In third place, Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie. Another very popular crew coming up to get their rewards. Well, put their hands together, they deserve some kind of appreciation of what they've done today. Second place went to Rob Wilson and Vince Jones. Very competitive, the right-hand side car class here in the South East Centre. Don did say earlier we could send 2 competitive teams to the Inter-Centre Team Championships, and we certainly could. Just look at the talent we have here amongst us today. And the glorious win in the right-hand side car class. Didn't he go well? Went like the clappers. Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. Must have brought the fan club along with him today.
Yes, what you just said to me there, mate.
And now for the crews that we don't know too much about down here in the South East Centre. We've kind of missed them out, but I don't think we've ever given them a cold shoulder. So 500cc sidecars, and in third place was Dave Collin and Rick Francis. You can clap a bit louder than that, they come a long way to be here today. Thank you, and to Dave Connor and Rick Francis in second place. These have got to get a cheer, and they are local heroes. Malcolm and Lester Goodwin. Tried so hard all day, won that last leg, but it wasn't enough to take overall victory. Maybe next time round. Been a bit of a Goodwin event today, isn't it, really? Malcolm and Lester Goodwin, ladies and gentlemen. Give them another round of applause. And the winner with 3 wins and a second place. The winners this afternoon, Dave Coley and Peter Gregory. Don't go away, there's more, there's more. We'll continue with those 500cc sidecars, and the fastest time of the day trophy went to the Goodwins on the fastest time of 1 minute 22.88.
And the man that only did 2 legs in the 250s, fastest time of day, and I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing him all the best for next week at the British Championships, John Dormer, at a time of 1 minute 24.19. Over to Martin to the left-hand sidecar, fastest.
Well, no shock to you all, I'm sure. The left-hand sidecar, fastest time of the day. Dave Benfold and Steve Farmer. 1 minute 27.98 seconds.
And once again making it a Goodwin Benevolent. The fastest time of day in the 500 solos was Martin Goodwin at a time of 1 minute 18.31 seconds. Finally hand you over to Martin to give the right hand sidecar run.
And the last award of the afternoon, the right-hand sidecar, fastest time of the day, went to Neville Penfold and Paul Randall, 1 minute 31.34. Can't keep a good man down. Put your hands together again then for Neville Penfold and Paul Randall. If Philip Sims is here, you could collect your trophy, Phil Sims, if you haven't gone home. Anybody spot Phil Sims?